This on video?
I pull it. I'm mad enough to just pull it. Goodbye, Reese. You gonna meet Jesus.
This tragic case unfolding in the United States in December 2021 has been captivating and dividing public opinion. At the center of the story is Patricia Birmingham, a 48-year-old woman living in Texas. Born on December 11, 1972 in Colorado, Florida, Patricia was known from a young age for a remarkable intelligence and strong work ethic. Throughout her school years, she was dedicated to achieving the highest possible grades and excelled academically. Patricia's drive for excellence extended beyond the classroom. She participated in numerous extracurricular activities, most notably the Girl Scouts. Her time in the Scouts was marked by an impressive achievements, including an award for being the top salesperson, setting records and selling baked goods. These early experiences highlighted Patricia's natural selling abilities, skills that would later harness as she moved into adulthood. After graduating from high school, Patricia chose to pursue a career in the medical field, driven by her deep-seated passion for helping others. She studied diligently and became a cardiovascular technologist. Upon completing her studies, Patricia began working at a hospital in Savannah, Georgia, where she distinguished herself by becoming the first certified cardiovascular technologist at the facility. Her pursuit for excellence didn't stop there. Patricia eventually moved on to Texas to further her education. It was during this time that she met Carey, the man who would later become her husband. The couple married and had a daughter named Olivia. Carey had 2 children from a previous relationship, and Patricia readily embraced the role of the stepmother, reportedly fostering a positive relationship with them. Balancing work and education, Patricia achieved a Bachelor of Arts degree in Business Administration from Lanu University in 2003, an impressive feat given her demanding job at the hospital. The family later relocated from Dallas to Houston, where Patricia's career took a significant turn due to disruptions caused by the COVID-19 pandemic. Faced with challenges in a medical career, Patricia decided to pivot to real estate. With her innate talent for sales and determination, she quickly rose to prominence, becoming one of the top real estate agents in the Houston area. Despite her professional success, Patricia's personal life was far from perfect. She was hiding a significant secret. She was involved in an extramarital affair. By 2021, Patricia's secret was discovered by her husband, Carey, setting off a chain of events that would lead to one of the most shocking criminal cases in recent memory. Patricia was 48 years old and Carey was 60 at the time. In December, a few friends of the couple visited their home for a few days. During this visit, one of the friends privately informed Carey about Patricia's affair, revealing that the man involved lived in another country and that Patricia was planning to leave Carey to be with him, taking their daughter Olivia along. This news was devastating for Carey, who was both deeply hurt and enraged by the betrayal. The revelation was a complete shock to him, and it set the stage for a tragic confrontation. Carey chose to keep his newfound knowledge to himself until the following morning, when he confronted Patricia, telling her he knew about the affair. Faced with the truth, Patricia admitted to her infidelity. What followed was a violent and heated exchange. In an attempt to document the confrontation, Patricia began recording the exchange on her mobile phone. The argument quickly escalated, with the couple hurling insults with each other. Patricia's words were particularly cutting. She expressed her frustration with Carey's sexual performance and his inability to provide for his family financially. These remarks only fueled Carey's anger. In a fit of rage, he retrieved a shotgun from the house. By this time, the argument had been raging for over 30 minutes, growing increasingly intense with each passing moment. Patricia continued to record the horrifying sequence of the events on her phone. The recording captured Carey's chilling words as he prepared to take his wife's life. Quoted, "All right, goodbye, you're going to meet Jesus. I hope it was all worth it," Carey said before pulling the trigger.
This on video?
I pull it. I'm mad enough to just pull it. Goodbye, Reese. You gonna meet Jesus.
He fired 3 rounds at close range, each shot aimed directly at Patricia's face. The scene that followed was nothing short of gruesome. The noise of the gunshots and the ensuing commotion alerted neighbors, who promptly contacted the police. Officers arrived at the scene quickly, and Carey surrendered without resistance. At the time of the murder, Olivia, the couple's daughter, was at school. She later received the devastating news that her mother had been killed by her father. Given the overwhelming evidence against him, Carey was charged with the murder of his wife. He was assigned legal representation, and his lawyers advised him that a guilty plea was his best option. He emphasized that the primary question was not if he would go to prison, but for how long. By confessing to the crime, Carey's legal team hoped to secure a reduced sentence. Unfortunately, the tragedy deepened when Carey's son took his own life while Carey awaited trial. The trial, which soon commenced, was notable for its all-female jury, a rarity in legal proceedings. The court was shown the damning footage recorded by Patricia, which left no doubt about Carey's guilt. However, his defense team worked tirelessly to present the case as one of passion rather than premeditated murder. They focused on Patricia's infidelity and the harsh remarks she made during the argument, arguing that these factors could have driven any man to a moment of uncontrollable rage. The defense also highlighted Carey's previously clean record, emphasizing that he had never been physically abusive towards Patricia before the incident. Olivia, their daughter, testified on her father's behalf, stating that she would never seen him physically harm her mother. These arguments led to the jury to conclude that the murder resulted from a sudden passion triggered by adequate provocation. Carey's defense team initially hoped for a 20-year prison sentence. However, before the jury deliberated, they urged them to consider a lesser sentence of around 10 years due to the crime's passionate nature. The fact that Patricia had filmed her own murder, capturing Carey's explicit intent on camera, may have led many to expect a harsher punishment. Yet, to the astonishment of many, Carey was sentenced to just 10 years in prison. Even more surprising was the possibility that he could be eligible for parole as little as 5 years, although this is considered unlikely. Following the verdict, Carey's lawyers addressed the media, stating, "We never tried to justify the actions of our client, but the defense wasn't just about justification. It was about understanding why he did what he did." The outcome left Patricia's family in disbelief. Her sister expressed outrage on social media, writing, "Justice was not given here. My sister did not deserve this. Carey Birmingham was not the victim." Olivia too was deeply affected by the trial's outcome. She spoke directly to her father in court, saying, "I lost both of my parents that day. My dad died that day too because the person who did this to my mum isn't the same person," she added. "No matter what you said in this trial, you know the type of woman she was, and you know what you did. You took away my favourite person in the world." Amidst the public discourse surrounding the case, some unverified rumours surfaced. Some claimed that Patricia had stolen approximately $120,000 from Carey and given it to the man she was having an affair with. Although this allegation could not be confirmed, it added another layer of complexity to an already contentious case. The case of Patricia Birmingham remains one of the most shocking and tragic cases in recent memory. The brutal nature of the crime and the subsequent legal proceedings have left many grappling with its implications. Some people sympathize with Carey, understanding the emotional turmoil that led him to commit such a heinous act, while others view the case as a glaring example of injustice, believing that Carey should spend the rest of his life behind bars for taking Patricia's life in such a brutal and premeditated manner.